The Lunch with Doug podcast is produced by the Music Exerbia Project, and today's show is brought to you in part by the Second Edition shop at 500 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. The Bells Boutique, also at 500 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. The Harry Frog Graphics at 150 North Commercial Street, or call them at 417-381-1077, harryfroggraphics.com. Nevada Tobacco Store at 125 West Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri, now selling alcohol. Bobby Ogle, the doTERRA Wellness Advocate, Essentially Fit, and the Interior Motives, all located at 119 North Main Street in Nevada, Missouri, or visit her website at mydoterra.com/Bobby Ogle. The Brickwall Bistro Catering, 417-684-1095. Verco Apparel, located at 112 North Cedar Street on the Square in fantastic Nevada, Missouri. And the Casa Azteca Mexican Restaurant, located at 903 East Subway Boulevard on the historic Jefferson Highway. I'm your host, Dangerous Doug Harper. Thank you for spending your lunchtime with me. Back, folks. It's Dangerous Doug Harper with another Lunch with Doug episode. It's Friday. Happy Friday, folks. And I'm just going to run about 10 minutes or so, a whole bunch of random stuff. This is the 71st episode, folks. Number 71. Thank you for keeping us alive. And that's 71 this season, by the way. So there's a lot more episodes of Lunch with Doug. And we did some TV shows back on the internet TV that you can still view that are probably quite terrible by now. As technology moves so fast, folks. I'm excited because, well, it's Friday. It's Friday, August 11th. I'm playing a show tonight at Fort Scott at the Gazebo, 7 p.m. Be there or be a square. You can listen to another episode more about that, which really doesn't say much more than that, but I'll be there. I am new to the Tap Tunes. We talked about that yesterday. That's fantastic. Get my music on Tap Tunes and save the day. I need to get my music to you on Tap Tunes. It's the only way, folks. But what am I going to talk about Friday here on Lunch with Doug? It's Fantastic Friday. That's not what the episode's called. You read the title, as you know. But we're going to dive into just a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm going to try to keep this short, sweet, and in the 10-minute realm. I'm moving quick. I'm already almost into the 2-minute mark is coming up soon, so I'm talking. I like this new timer I've got in my studio. I can actually look at how long I'm talking, which is fun. I can count the seconds as they go by. So, yeah, I mean, this is what's happening, folks, in the area. Jefferson Highway, we've talked about that. That's a thing. We did a show the other day, an awareness event that went really, really well. As far as getting what we're trying to do, there wasn't not a huge amount of attendance, but gosh, it was so hot. I'm ready for things to cool off, and it has cooled off the last few days, but I'm expecting it to get hot again. I don't know. I hope not, but it probably will. But anyway, that went really well. So Jefferson Highway was a good thing for good old Nevada, Missouri. Not that this podcast is completely about Nevada, but it is a little bit. You can listen to my other podcast shows. I'll shameless plug that. I've got one called Local Ear. It is a podcast that promotes the magazine I do. If you're not subscribing to the magazine, you are not my friend. Go to the website right now, www.localearmagazine.com. Subscribe to that. It will come to your mailbox. But then we do have a podcast that kind of highlights some of the things we're talking about there and tries to drive you into the printed world, because the printed world in that magazine is what it really is. Because we're going back to the physical products. I mean, podcasting's fun, but we need printed magazines and we need Tap Tunes, physical format for music. So these things are it's fun to get stuff in the mail. It really is. I mean, it's cool. Let's not let that be a thing of the past. Like, everything doesn't have to be digital, even though digital's cool too. Because obviously, without digital, I wouldn't be here right now. You wouldn't be listening. So thank you to the digital. We love you. Trust me. But we still want some physical products too. Can't not eat pizza. When they take the food product away, I don't know what we'll do. Digital pizza, yum. Okay, I'm sure they have digital pizza somewhere, but it does not taste the same as the Casey's pizza, let me tell you. All right, folks, so I've been rattling on about a whole lot of stuff, but I do want to mention that you need to go down to some of our great sponsors that sponsor the show and tell them, let them know that you heard about them on here, that I talk about them. Because a lot of the sponsors are so busy they don't listen to the show. It's true. They love to support, but then they're like, they'll listen to one of the episodes or something, and then that's about it. They're busy. Go tell them you heard about us. So support those who support the Lunch with Doug, because really, this is shameless plug, but Lunch with Doug is an important thing, and it really matters. I didn't think it was going to be like this when I started, but it does. It matters. We do things, and we excite the community in the area of the Nevada, Missouri area, and it's great. It's fantastic, and lots of things are going to be great this year. We're going to do things and have some fun stuff for sure. So, and I got more to tell you about, but I can't tell you today. There are more things we're developing. So, in short, folks, I'm going to do it in under 5 minutes here. In short, please do these things. Support those that sponsor the show. You're going to hear the sponsors again here in just a minute. Please subscribe to Local Ear Magazine at localearmagazine.com. Get the Tap Tunes card from some of the great artists, but especially me, and that link will be here in the show description. And then, of course, go to the shows that are coming up, be listening, and see that. So tonight, especially, I'll be in Fort Scott. So I'll see you in Fort Scott tonight. The Lunch with Doug podcast was produced by the Music Exerbia Project. Today's episode brought to you in part by the Second Edition Shop and the Bells Boutique at 500 East Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. They have Frog Graphics at 150 North Commercial Street and 417-381-1077, Nevada, Missouri. The Nevada Tobacco Store, 125 West Cherry Street in Nevada, Missouri. Bobby Ogle, doTERRA Wellness, Essentially Fit, and Interior Motives, all located at 119 North Main Street in Nevada, Missouri. The Brick Wall Bistro Catering, 417-684-1095. The Verco Apparel, 112 North Cedar Street on the Square in Nevada, Missouri. On the Casa Azteca Mexican Restaurant, located at 903 East Subway Boulevard, the historic Jefferson Highway in Nevada, Missouri.